It's Heath Ledger time. Let's just get this over with. This is one of my favorite, I wouldn't say it's my favorite male name, but it's one of my favorite male names. I like it. I like it. I like that his name is Heath. It's great. It means something to me. Anyway, let's read some details. Oh, why did they even have to put that there? Anyway, yeah. We all know. Okay. He's 6'1". Heath Andrew Ledger was, oh gosh. They said was. Australian actor. I knew this. I had a feeling he was. Oh my gosh. Because I remember, like, an accent, but I always pretended like it wasn't there. Yeah, because when I watched 10 Things I Hate About You, I heard the accent, but he was trying not to have it, though, because it was like an American movie. That confirms a lot. This clears everything up. He's an Australian actor. I knew it and I didn't know it. Oh, Brokeback Mountain. We can't forget Heath Ledger was in that. No one can forget that, right? Anyway, after playing roles in several Australian television, and film productions during the 90s, Heath Ledger moved to the United States in 1998. Wow! To develop his film career. Born in April 4th? Is this a Taurus? Oh my gosh. Let me go check if he was a Taurus. No, he wasn't. They're lying to me. They're lying. He's an Aries. How dare you, Google? How freaking dare you? Got me all excited. He had a child? He's from New York. He was from New York. He was born in Australia. After a body of 28-year-old. He was 28? Okay. Alright, let's just get into like the happy parts about Heath Ledger's like legacy. Let's just look at Heath. This is not supposed to be uncomfortable. This is supposed to be a happy moment. I thought he was in Star Wars for a second, but no, that was someone else. He looks amazing. Like, is this wrong? Is this wrong? Am I not supposed to be looking at him right now? I have always looked at Heath Ledger though. You know, he looks great. But you know, instead of like having like a full-on shallow moment, just looking at his face and saying, "Oh, he was just hot," and that was it. No, Heath Ledger was more than that. He was a really good actor. You know, let's look at his body of work. Let's look at his best moments.
It's a weekly ritual.
Only so we can have these moments together. Should I hit the lights?
Very clever, kangaroo boy.
Oh, that's why she called him Kangaroo Boy. Oh my freaking gosh. I didn't pick up on these things as a kid. I didn't know she just really did that. She just called him Kangaroo Boy. Is she allowed to talk to humans like this?
Keep it in your pouch.
Well, maybe you're not afraid of me, but I'm sure you've thought about me naked, huh?
That was literally a full-on accent. He's all, "I'm sure you thought about me naked, huh?" Like, let me stop. But that was the accent. That was the Australian accent that I pretended like I couldn't hear all these years. What did I used to do? Talk myself into thinking that it wasn't happening? He was Australian. Why was I trying to convince myself that he wasn't? Is that weird on my end? Why was I like forcing Americanism on him? If that's a word, I was like forcing it on him for no reason.
What is it with this chick? She have beer-flavored nipples?
And here's another problem. The cat likes pretty guys.
Sin City was a radio. Angels.
Literally, what the freak
The
are they
cat
stalling
likes
for?
pretty guys.
Pretty guys. He is pretty. He's so offended. He's like, what? They're looking at him like they want him to do something about it. Like, oh, could you like not be non-pretty for us for a second so you can help us out? Because Bianca only likes pretty guys. Are they blind? He is pretty.
Are you telling me I'm not a pretty guy?
Wasn't sure. I didn't know.
I was watching you out there before. I've never seen you look so sexy.
It's just so random. Like, why did the music stop as soon as he said it? Like, what's wrong with the DJ? Okay. I don't like how they're trying to pretend like this girl wasn't cute or anything. It was so undesirable. That's 90s movies for you. They'll like show a pretty girl and be like, oh, she's not cool. Oh, she's an outcast. Oh, she's hideous. She wears shades of glasses. Like, who cares?
9:30, right? Listen to me, cat. Open your eyes. Listen to me, cat. Open your eyes.
You just started like petting the back of her greasy head. Wow. Good for her. She's very lucky. Good thing she was in this movie. Because that was uncalled for and unscripted. And she got lucky. Like, I can be an actress. I want to be one now.
Where you been? Huh? I mean, you think I like sitting on my ass waiting for you clowns? How's this? Is that funny? Yeah?
He beat him up. He literally like beat him up with a burger. I like how all the guys are like doing this, but he beats up.
Why, that's
just one of
funny?
them with this burger.
Is that funny? Is that funny?
Look, he gets whooped by the burger meat, and then he also eats. Oh no, he takes somebody else's burger. Like he's angry, but he's like stealing food too. He looked good in those overalls. This is one of my favorite movies.
Bastards didn't send fire trucks for over... Yeah, they wanted it gone. You know, the pier has been here for over 40 years.
He's drunk as crap in this scene. His hair is beautiful. Is he a natural blonde? It's pretty. I like his hair. I like long hair. His facial, he's so attractive. Oh my gosh, this is such a good role too. This is one of my favorite ones. I like this actor too. I loved this movie. When Jay shaved his head, this was so sad. You know what it means when a guy or a girl or person shaves their head after having like long hair. It means something. It's so symbolic. It's like they're just trying to get rid of something almost. They're purging some old version of themselves because they know it's time to transition and cross over to something else that they're not really ready to cross over to. So they cut their hair to make it, I don't know, to make themselves more comfortable that they're changing. But yeah, they're in a small town. All they had was these skateboards and this pier, and then it's destroyed and they have nothing. So excuse me if they're in tears. This is a good scene, man. It's such a good freaking movie. I like Jay's scenes too. They were great.
It's a brilliant idea because in our lives, we are different people throughout.
Yeah, I was explaining a similar thing to someone before you. But I agree.
I feel like a fish out of water. Like, I'm finding out he's Australian. I'm finding out that this was his real voice, and his voice is deep. He sounds great. He has an amazing voice. And apparently he sounds just like Thor. That's great. And they're both Australian. And congratulations on being Australian. I don't know when people are Australian. I don't know that accent, I guess. Not familiar with it. I don't know. I don't know what I thought was going on then. I mean, nobody really knows, I think, to this day, what really happened. They say where he was found, theories about it was the makeup being toxic, but nobody actually knows. I'm sure there are people that know, I'm sure, but they're not saying it on the internet. Even when you Google it, and I just did, and we just seen that part. I just read that part. Apparently they said it was an accidental overdose of prescription medications and a cocktail of painkillers and this and that, and sleeping. Oh, okay. Google, you're starting to piss me off. I just wanted to look at Heath Ledger. But that's it, you know, great smile, great personality, great actor. And he's Australian, for everybody that didn't know, like myself. And he is clearly a natural blonde. He looks good.